I'm like, well, we are using a colonoscopy camera, so we could just check if we want to. Kosta hates that joke. I've told it a million times. Are we up on the air yet? I got to do something? Kosta. Now, let's see. What would it be in my display? F5. Stand by. I'll try computer. Compensate. Shields. Let's see. Detect displays. It's a Mac. I'm not sure.
I think not Macs either.
Just.
Option.
Yeah.
It's one of these keys here.
Mac is Linux based.
Did I do it? I don't know.
Usually it just goes straight to.
Guys, I don't know.
Can you do it without the slides?
Sorry. I really don't know.
Hey, hackers, any Mac heads out there? Take it out, plug it in again. I love that. That's what I usually do. It's doing the stuff it normally does when it goes to. Yeah, no, I've tried detect displays.
That's the only known thing I know. That's what I do as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not.
In display settings, is there a button that says
Gather
gather windows?
windows.
Does that button show up in display? It should be right under detect display.
Nope.
In that case, it doesn't see a second display, it only sees one.
Guys, I have like a video out. Can you work this video out? Like I have to, yeah, like that.
Well, it should be possible.
Well, I don't have any of these.
Okay. All right, maybe I'll just go freestyle. It's too bad. You won't be able to look at pictures. I'll try one more time just to turn it on and off here and see if that helps. Oh, I see, yeah. So just while I'm trying to get this going again, one of the things I found with this project was I've actually been working on it for quite a while, and I developed some relationships all over the place before I met Kosta. But one of the things I found with a project like this is that, oddly enough, it's the young people with not that much experience that can really push a project forward. Originally, I was working with older fellas that were, the top of their field, multi-award winning types. And I found with them, they were often like, well, here's what you're doing wrong, Rob, and you can meet me next month for lunch. and we can discuss it again. And, that's fine. There's a $6 million man. I'm the $0 million man, so there's no budget there. But there's something about young people like Kosta that's almost like they're too stupid to know that it's impossible. And I say that in the kindest way, because it's just like, well, let's just try it, let's just go for it. And even the Kosta, and there was another fellow who actually made the two-part prosthetic eye that's hollow in the middle by hand, and he had the same attitude. I'd been working with another guy for maybe, 7 months, and it was just, no, well, it's impossible, and and then this guy just basically did it, along with Kosta's cajoling in, a couple of weeks. So it was just a real reaffirmation for me, that stuff, it's so easy for people to say stuff is impossible, you can't do it, but, part of you, I think, just has to be kind of like, no, it's not. Let's see if there's any action there. Yeah. All right, well, I guess I'll just freestyle it here. A different Mac? You know what? It's going to take too long to pull it over, and I'll just see if I can. We can what? Oh, we could, I suppose. Yeah, if you guys want to do that. That's I cannot dance. Later tonight. Okay. So get my PowerPoint open here. So the first thing that, where this project started, obviously, was I lost my eye. I was trying to shoot a pile of cow shit when I was 9, which I successfully hit, but I wasn't holding the gun properly. Then the eye deteriorated over the years, and eventually I had it out, I guess, about 4 years ago. Now, I'm a filmmaker, so I was like, well, this is great. I've got a hole in my head. I'll just stick a camera in there. It'll be awesome. So I began the process of calling around to companies. I would try to find keywords from people that I met or talked to on the phone. Fortunately, nerds are very enthusiastic about a guy sticking a camera in his head, and even though I don't have a budget, I have sort of unbridled, enthusiastic, sort of almost squealingly behind me types, all men so far. There's could be a woman on the EyeBorg team at some point, but not yet. And so it's been a really positive experience. I think maybe 35 different engineers have weighed in and sent back and forth emails, and some have done more and some have done less. It's kind of an open source project, not unlike the previous speaker to me, whose their project is making prosthetic limbs much cheaper for people in Indonesia. Obviously, I was inspired by the Bionic Man, as you saw in the video. And so it's not that original idea, really. I mean, it's just something that's out there. And I don't know if you remember the Bionic Man toy. You could actually look through his little eye. So this is something I had in mind. The way that what they do now when they remove an eye is they pull it out, they cut it out, but then they put in a ball of sea coral. Sea coral, like, that porous stuff under the sea that the Swiss fish swim through. And it's very organic. And what happens is they put in a perfect ball of sea coral.